And sorry for a second, we had some technical difficulty, but our very own Cody Kiesler in to save the day and up the audio quality so that we can talk and be heard just a little better than we were.
Another USC Aiken alumnus, Cody Kiesler, Assistant Sports Information Director.
And Cody graduated in May, and his wife Brooke will graduate in December. As the Pacers switch fields and kick the ball over to the far side in front of the bleachers, and Wester has it, and it's taken by the Patriots, and there's a foul called on Wester. The Patriots take no time to move as they kick it upfield on the far side and try to make a move into the middle of the field, and it's in front of the goal. And it is kicked up and out, and the Patriots, I believe, are wanting a tripping call in the box, which would result in a PK for them, but the referee says no, and that's similar to the same thing that we saw with Mays in the first half. And on the same side of the field, actually, it looks like general location's the same. And I believe that a corner is coming. Possibly, as nobody's in the corner, but it looks like everybody's setting up.
Oh, they're trying to find a ball there, Mike.
That makes sense. I was like, everybody's setting up there to prepare for the corner, but nobody's there to kick the corner.
I think they're still using that pink out ball from Saturday.
Mm-hmm. And the corner's up, and that's a low corner, kicked back, and the shot was able to be deflected. And that kick is up. And the offsides is called, but Poisson did a good job there of staying in position, and then the ball was kicked and deflected off of a Patriots player. Actually, he blocked the goal from going in, but luckily none of that even mattered because of the offsides call.
Patriots trying to change it up on that corner, get outside the box and try to make something happen. So Mike, we're under 15 here.
Diaz gets a shoulder or an elbow put into him as he goes down. And there'll be a free kick coming for the Pacers now, and he went down hard as a few of the Francis Marion players had something to say, and now a yellow card is given to Francis Marion's player number 5, Thomas Hughes, the freshman from Hanover, Germany. And as we said before, this Francis Marion team has a lot of players from Germany playing for them. Dean Smith is here to take the free kick from just past midfield for the Pacers.
He'll get a big foot on it as he does.
A great kick, and just no Pacers there to do anything with that ball.
A little bit more about Francis Marion, Mike, and we had talked about Aiken with 4 shutouts on the year. They also Patriots also have 4 shutouts on the year. So a very solid team here, and coming in and not letting Aiken score here.
Aiken's winning the shots on goal battle as there's 9-4, but just none of those able to hit the back of the net for the first goal. Ball's kicked in. And there's a handball called by the referee right there against the Patriots as 2 Pacers players were calling for it, and he in fact did. And this is a free kick from just about, if not exactly the same spot where Dean Smith kicked it from. Nope, it's a little closer. It's right on midfield. And let's see if he can get a good foot on it right here. And
oh, you know he will.
And line judge telling Smith to back the ball up a little bit.
Yep.
So he kicks it, and not as high as the last one, but still in a good place where Wester can get a hold of the ball, and he kicks it out to the far side. And it's up, but there's no pacer there to get the ball as it is kicked off of number 5 for the Patriots, Thomas Coos, and a throw in for the Pacers, and it's to Dwyers. He cuts in those long legs.
Oh, wow.
And he tries to cross it in and kick it through to the middle of the box to Mays, but just not able to happen. And Connor, I mean, I really can't think of anything to say that I would say, hey, the Pacers need to do this or need to do this to get the ball in the back of the net for their first goal. I just think it's going to be one of those things where it's just going to happen. They've just got to keep doing the same thing. They don't need to do necessarily anything better than they already are. And Smith playing great defense back there, and I believe that's on the freshman. And the ball is kicked there by the Patriots, but Poisson able to get a hold of it.
Another good opportunity there for Francis Marion. Saw it and almost took it there.
And another sub coming in for the Pacers, as this is number 28. Sandre Duncan coming in for number 3, Chris Perez. We'll see if Coach Afoji puts back in some of his starters that he took out a few minutes ago in the next few minutes as the end of the game is approaching. We're right at 11 minutes left to go in the match, or in regulation. And Dwyer going for the ball, trying to keep it in bounds, but not able to do so.
Like, things are going to get really magnified here in the last 10 minutes. Pace is going to be picked up, and any error is going to be really magnified. Any decision could be very costly.
And there's Noah Mays trying to make a move with the ball and gets tripped up by a Patriots player. The referee calls a foul, so there'll be a free kick coming now, and it looks like Simone will be taking it for the Pacers.
I like the spot where the ball is. You know how he can get those high corners up, and he has a nice look at where he might place it here. A lot of opportunities here, Mike.
Ball's kicked, and it's a low kick. I believe the referee is saying that one of the Pacers got their leg too high, got it above waist high, and so there'll be a free kick coming for the Patriots now, and Warren, the keeper, will be taking it for them. So he kicks it over and heads it off of Coos, and it goes straight out of bounds. And both teams are trying to make something happen now as we're under 10 minutes to go in regulation. And neither team wanted to give something easy up on defense.
Patriots looking confident.
And kick the ball, but it's a little wide right of the goal there. And I don't know how much I like in these last 10 minutes one of the defensive players trying to take the ball upfield with the Patriots all right there in front of him, because that just takes away a defender there if it gets taken away. I think this is a time where we just need to play some team ball and get it around get a few people some touches and try to make something happen. Try to make the passes ahead of you where the Patriots aren't. There's the Pacers getting the ball.
Dwyer challenges, takes it.
It's over at Simon, and Simon trying to lead Missouri there, and looked like that was going to be a nice through ball, but just unable to make it happen.
Dwyer there again. He loses a shoe.
And he passes it with his foot that had no shoe on. And he's totally content not having a shoe. He doesn't care. And here the Pacers are with the ball in front of the goal. Oh, and it was going right at the right side of the goal, and the keeper there to take it though. And Dwyer's over here. He's got his cleat back on now as the ball gets booted downfield.
Can we get a break for a shoe tie there, Mike?
Yeah, call timeout. And the ball is kicked out by the Patriots right in front of the press box. And Dwyer now he's going to take his time out to tie his boot.
Dwyer showing Coach Foji, hey, Coach, look what I can do.
Yeah. And the ball's thrown into Missouri. Headed by Fakir. That looked like a handball by somebody, but no call as Mays had the ball. I couldn't tell if that was on Mays or on the Francis Marion defender there. We've got time here to have possession with the ball, Connor, and see if we can create something.
Oh, nice.
Western Missouri are going to be two players that are going to help these Pacers out for a long time in the future as the ball's crossed over. And Western gets the ball, and it's deflected off of a Patriots defender.
He had time to set that up, too.
Yeah, that was nice. And that was a nice cross by Dwyer over here, switching fields.
Good effort by the Patriot defender there to use his body to stop that shot by Wester.
And the defense lets the ball go to Poissant as we just went under 6 minutes left in regulation here.
Oh, high boot there from Poissant there.
You see the Pacers trying to make something happen as McKinley Blezin is in there now, and he's trying to move to the empty spots on the field. And there's Fakir getting the ball, and there's a call by the referee. There'll be a free kick coming from the Pacers now as that call is on the Patriots. Kind of wish I was on the field running around right now because I'd be a little warmer than I am. Or even possibly down in the press box with Brenton with the heat rolling in.
Yeah, here at the press box with his inaugural season. We love it.
There's the ball up to Patriots forward. One-on-one with an opportunity. He kicks it wide right, and he had a perfect chance there. As Dean Smith was coming on to play the man, but when the kick came, it just went wide right there, Connor.
Any decision there is just looked at times 100 there, and a really good opportunity there. Probably one of the best of the match for the Patriots.
Yeah.
Not able to find anything there, but could have been definitely a different story.
And good defense there by Dean Smith again as he was able to recover from a teammate and just able to get back and play some sort of defense instead of letting it just go one-on-one with the Patriots and Poissant. And Dwyer getting the ball there, kicking it into the middle of the field, but the Patriots take possession. And then Blezin over there. Blezin says, I'm going to make something happen right here. and a Patriot going for the ball, and it will be Patriot throw-in on the far side of the field. And the Patriots have brought the shots on goal to a closer margin now as the game is coming closer to the end of regulation, as the Pacers have 10 shots and the Patriots have 7. So the Patriots are trying to press hard right now and get their shots and make them count. They just haven't actually made them count yet. The ball is kicked out and deflected, and there'll be a corner coming from the far side over by the softball field. This is for the Patriots.
Or the Pacer Park. We're here at the Pacer Pit.
Yeah. Pacer Park, where the softball team used to play back in the day, and now it's the intramural softball field. See some great home runs hit there. It's a low kick by the Patriots and kicked out by the Pacer defenders, and now you see the Pacers trying to play hard and play up to get the ball. As Poisson rolls it out.
Wow.
And gets out there fast, trying to get it before the Patriots can recover. And Jan Wester and Mays.
Wow.
Playing great, but I believe that's Simon that went down, and no call by the referee or anything. Not sure if it was a foul or not. And we're under 2 minutes here left to go.
Maybe we can see some Jenna Beauregard magic here as she got the win in overtime for the women's team last match against Montevallo.
Shenko has the ball. Oh, it is in the middle, and Jan Wester had an opportunity there, but just chipped it up over the goal. And Shenko had a great touch to Missouri, and the Missouri over to the opposite side of the field to Wester, but Wester couldn't capitalize on that one. And we're now reaching the minute mark left in regulation. So what do you see? Do you see the Pacers trying to push for the one last minute, or just go into overtime calmly without trying to make any mistakes?
I think you got to push. They've had the possession. They've won possession by a large margin here. Just don't give up anything costly, because it easily could have been a tie ball game here.
And Faki there, and ooh. And the ball is defended by Blezin there and deflected out of bounds, and you see the Patriots making a hard move over to get the corner kick as we're about to reach 10 seconds left in regulation, and the countdown has begun, and it's a low kick. And Poisson with a great block there, and the ball is kicked over into the right side net on the outside, so no goal there. And that's the end of regulation for us, Connor. We're going to go to overtime now.
Michael, that's something that we're not we're used to here at the Pacer Pit.
Yeah, I believe the majority of our games between men's and women's soccer have gone into overtime here, so something that we're all used to, and we'll bundle up here as it's 7:50 right now. When we'll be back with you in about 5 minutes for the start of overtime. And we're back here at the Pacer Pit for overtime of this game between the USC Aiken Pacers and Francis Marion Patriots. And we've seen a sub come in for the beginning of this overtime session as Noel Mays is out, and we have number 7 Jonathan Deshawn coming in to the game. And both teams made some presses to score goals towards the end of the second half, or about midway through the second half all the way through the end of it. So it'll be an exciting game, hopefully with an exciting finish. And
Michael, we've seen the women's team have exciting overtime finishes, getting it done in the first few minutes, so we'll see the men's team can find some of that magic and get it done here tonight.
Hopefully so. And it's not the 16-second goal that Akila Ferbert scored at Flagler, but you know, we still could see something. And we saw a few fans leave with younger children, most likely because of the cold weather that's out here. But the majority of the fans stayed, as there's a foul called, and it'll be a free kick coming here for the Pacers.
And Mike, you got to be aggressive here in overtime. Pressure's on really big here as we are in this golden goal that will wrap it up for either squad here.
And Poissant came out of goal here to take the free kick for the Pacers, and he boots it downfield. And the Patriots win that ball as the headers go. And Coos turned in side there to make a move with the ball. No substantial possession happening yet here. There's an offsides call on the Patriots. Poissant kick the ball away again. But one team needs to make a move to keep possession of the ball and try to make something happen here. And there's Deshawn with the ball, and he tries to get a kick on it.
No, I like that idea, Mike.
Yeah.
Ball could get a hop there and maybe hit the back of the net and wrap it up, and he had a opening there.
Be aggressive with that. And yeah, I mean, like you said, he had a hole in the defense right there. Just missed a little wide left, but good idea there by Deshawn. And referee calls a foul for a trip there on the Pacers, and there'll be a free kick coming here for the Patriots. About 15 yards past midfield for them. Hear the bucket over there being hit, and free kick goes up and caught by Poissant.
And I heard the smack as the ball hit the gloves there. Easily secured in his grasp there.
He just punted the ball way down the field, and Dwyer and Missouri playing small ball over here with just the two of them, a little give and go. That was off of the Patriots. And there's a foul called on the Patriots as Deshawn was trying to turn with the ball, and the Patriots player said, I'd probably rather take a foul here than you have an opportunity to have an open look at the net right there. But that was a good turn by Deshawn to have his body open to the net and able to kick the ball towards it if he had the opportunity.
It's looking nice, Mike.
A great catch there by Warren, as he's done great in goal all night. And Simond came and was grabbed by by the Patriots player. And I don't think that Patriots player saw Samand coming, or I don't think the keeper thought that Samand would be there either. Goncalves has come over to the near side of the defense to take this free kick. We're under 5 minutes to play, and that kick is up, and it's a nice kick, but headed out by the Patriots, and then it's kicked to the near side, and that looks like Wester keeping the ball in bounds right before it goes out, crossing in the middle of the field. Oh, and such an opportunity for the Pacers.
That looked really good, Mike. Fast break here for Francis Marion.
Oh, and the Pacers play such good defense there as Dean Smith and Poissant keep the ball from going in the back of the net, and Smith able to keep control of it. And the ball goes out of bounds there. The line judge calls it, and it'll be Pacer throw-in right in front of their own bench.
Dean Smith wins the battle there.
Dean Smith and Josh Poissant have played great defense back there together all night.
That's what Coach Ikafoji expects from the defensive captain and senior co-captain. Good look there, though, for the Patriots.
Yeah, that was a great look for the Patriots there, as that ball is kicked far downfield, and Dean Smith lets it go out of bounds, and it looks like the Patriots player was trying to kick the ball to keep it in bounds, but he got a piece of Dean Smith. As Smith walks over to the fence of the Pacer Park over there and may have pulled something as he tried to jump over the leg swipe of the Patriots player.
Just needed a second there to catch himself, trying out.
Yeah, and Dean's a tough guy. I don't think that he's going to let something like that keep him out of the game at all. Poissant kicks the ball off. And Goncalves has the ball. The Patriots take over right here. They try to switch fields to the far side, and Dean Smith has the ball again. And there's a kick from Francis Marion, and it just goes between the legs of Poissant and under him, as Francis Marion had that kick from about 35 yards out there. And that's a very unexpected turn of events there for the Pacers, and not the way that you want to see a game end, but Francis Marion Patriots win this game 1-0 off of about a 30 to 35 yard shot, and just went under the legs, or under the hands and in between the legs of Poissant. And Connor, what do you take of the way that game ended?
Well, Patriots were pressing there in overtime, and had the same idea as Aiken was, to just be aggressive, and they found opportunity, and a little miscue there, miscommunication as it rolls into the back of the net there. A good effort there by the Patriots as they take this match here in overtime 1-0. Makes this Peach Belt Conference race more interesting.
And with 2 minutes and 11 seconds left to go in this overtime period, the Patriots win 1-0. And Connor, when is the next home game here for the Pacers?
Well, next home game is the last home game in senior night, Mike, as the men and women have a doubleheader here at the Pacer Pit, and they'll welcome UNC Pembroke Braves into town here to face the home USA Aiken Pacers. So check out that match, which is October 29th, next Wednesday, the last home match here at the Pacer Pit. And so with this match, Aiken, the men's team here, has 3 more Peach Belt Conference opponents in Clayton State, UNC Pembroke at home, and then North Georgia to finish up their regular season. So still opportunities, as USA Aiken still sitting nice in the Peach Belt Conference standings and looking nice to host a a first-round matchup.
Mm-hmm.
So even with a loss here in overtime, just a good effort and still a lot to look forward to as the regular season concludes soon and postseason starts for Aiken, Mike.
And they should still be in second place right now, even with this loss. But this will be something to learn from, and you can't look at this as a complete failure. They played great defense during the whole game and had some great opportunities that just weren't able to happen throughout regulation and even into overtime. And just a silly mistake there and a kind of a lucky goal, honestly, that you're not going to see happen probably 8 times out of 10. But this is one of those 2 times that just got in the back of the net. So that is all here from the Pacer pit. And again, the Francis Marion Patriots beat the USC Aiken Pacers 1-0. And we will see you all again on Wednesday. Have a good night.